Boy, it's Groundhog Day, right? It's been a challenging morning to say the least. It's almost 8:30. It's taken me half hour to get everything going. My camera didn't want to work. Usually it's sound issues, but this morning it was my camera. I think it just had too much overload from all. So I stay in balance and kind of know where I am. All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about breathing today. So get in your Wu Chi position and your breath, like I said, you do it 20,000 times a day. And it's your opportunity to relax your body, put your hands in wherever place on your body or chest you want them to be, so you can feel that breath. So we want to feel that breath coming in, come back up from the belly, ribs and chest, and then exhale, chest, ribs and belly. Kind of sink down into that. Nice deep breath in here. Nice slow exhale through your nose. Belly, ribs, chest now. Just nice slow breaths. Keep going. Now, you notice it's like about a 4 or 5 second inhale. Same maybe a little exhale longer. But it really does wonders for our nervous system to just cue in. Your mind is listening to the wind breathe through your body. We can now kind of know, are we under stress by our breath? Are we under a little bit more? Do you feel a little bit more wind going through or more stress? So just try to get that calm breath. All right, so now we're going to just do an exercise called Buddha holds up the earth. This is more of a breathing exercise on the flow, but we're going to come up and palms face towards the ceiling, and we're just going to press our palms up towards the ceiling, and with that, the thumb up towards the ceiling, and feel that meridian, and then exhale. So we come down, and then inhale all the way up. Feel that stretch, feel that meridian, those fingers, and then come back down and soften as you come down. And then inhale, belly, ribs, chest. And now stretch a little bit here. See if you can breathe a little bit more. Pull your elbows a little bit back more. Feel that stretch. Breathe into a little bit more sip and then exhale. Now at the bottom of that exhale, exhale a little bit more. A little bit more. We're going to fill them up again. Stretch and inhale a little bit more. Now here's a little tidbit I learned in class today. On our left side, we only have 2 areas of chambers where air goes in our lungs. And on our right side, we have 3 because our heart's on our left side. And so we have this extra area on our right side to do some lung capacity. As we breathe, feel that right lung even open up more. So let's put our right hand down. We're going to just stretch from those sides, right? Feel that rib cage flexibility. We're just going to lean to your right, press your palm here. We're going to inhale, just get a little bit more stretch there, right? And then exhale, bend your knees, and we're going to turn this little wheel. Fingers face towards you, and you're going to spiral this hand up, and we're going to uncoil and press left hand down, right hand up, and lean. And then exhale, coil it down. Straighten that leg up, push the palm away and into your right. Now push and breathe. Exhale here. Inhale here. Stretch that out. Feel that nice long stretch on that side. I just told you that holds a lot more air. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice relaxation and twisting of that energy, leaving. We're stretching the mechanics of our breath here. It's just so important to create flexibility within our breath. It helps improve our lung capacity. We can directly link it to our longevity if we have a nice long breath. It's just so important, right? Hand up. Now we're just going to go a little ways and we're just going to bring our left hand down. We're just going to bring this arm around and we're going to ring. Right hand behind, and we're just going to come and twist and have that. And we're going to do that ringing motion. Inhale here, exhale, ring and twist, and then inhale. And then exhale, ring and twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, ring and twist. Lift your arm up, twist that out, and bring it back to center. Put your hand on your left hand here, right hand out. Back to the center, kind of lean, bend into the center a tiny bit here as you're twisting. Inhale to the center, exhale and twist. Do another little sip there if you want to get another little longevity of that stretch. It's just a nice spiral movement that brings out all that stagnation from all of our joints. As you inhale, just feel that fresh energy come in, bringing out that old energy and bringing in that fresh energy. One more time to each side here. Right back to the center. Bring your palms down. Bend your knees. All right. Let's do a little tiny shoulder roll. 2, 3 times here. Each time. Let's just elongate our spine. We're going to get ready for knocking on the door of life here, releasing some of that tension in our shoulder and low back. So it brings it down. We're kind of bringing it down here. And so now let's knock on the door of life. Bring this lower back area, Ming Men, they call it. Our door of life. It stimulates every single pressure point in our back as we do this. Now, if we bring it up to our collarbone, we're doing our lung and heart meridian. So, of course, your left is heart and your lung is right. So we're just talking about that, right? So heart, lung, or lung, heart, lung, heart, lung, heart. And now let's just move up to our shoulder, get some of that tension in our back and neck. Let's go back down now to our heart, lung, heart, lung, heart, lung. It helps our respiratory, even though this is actually help our lung and our heart. But let's return back to our low back now. It really helps both those energies. But so what I'd like you to do is just look all the way around the room, get a full view of where you are, ground yourself in your present moment, in all the movements in your room you're seeing. So we'll just slow it down just a tiny bit. All right. So we're going to work on our shoulders. So let's put our left foot forward. We're going to shake out our wrist. Get it nice and loose. Okay, and then after we do it, we're going to shift the weight up and we're going to pull it back and drop it down. Shift the weight forward. So it goes inward a little bit here and then shift the weight back. Shoulder comes up by your ear and back, left hip gets dropped and back and shift the weight. And we're just going to do these nice spiraling motions with that left shoulder back and forth. This is like a moving meditation. Your body and mind can kind of connect and check in. How's your shoulder feeling today? You can do this in a chair. But just imagine warm oil pouring into this soft shoulder. It's opening, it's becoming more flexible. It's pouring through all the muscles of all your shoulder blades. All this nice warm oil is just getting removed with the breath. The breath is bringing it in. Slower it is, the slower that warm oil is pouring down on your joint. As you're bringing it in. Try to move your shoulder and not your elbow here. Elbow just stays stagnant. Just relax that shoulder, the elbow. Your shoulder's the one doing all the movement here. With the breath, your shoulder kind of connects with your breath. Here, okay, now let's switch sides. As you felt your breath connecting with your shoulder, do that again here. Let's bring it out. Bring that wrist out. So what's this doing? It's making that pathway open for us, right? We're going to do that same movement, right? We're just going to bring our arm up to our ear. We're just going to spiral with that hip. Bring it forward and spiral. And you can, in this way, because this is a moving meditation, you breathe whichever way you'd like. You can breathe in one way, breathe out the other way. Again, don't put your knee over your top of your foot as you're bending forward. Just breathe, close your eyes. Nice, deep, slow breathing, thinking that oil, as you breathe, being poured onto that joint, opening that shoulder joint. We all have shoulder issues. Most of us are shoulder sleepers. This one really helps me. Just let it hang forward. All right, let it relax. Very good. So now we're going to do some more shoulder work. This one's called deer running. It helps, keep our shoulders flexible and supple. So we're going to step forward with the left foot. We're going to bring both hands up, make some deer hoofs. Right? The thumb touches all four fingers, but we're going to drop this back arm down and lift this one up. And we're just going to make some big circles with our arms. Your foot here is grounded on the front. Your foot is grounded in the back. You can do that in a chair. If you're standing, there's a bit of a weight shift here. Your upper arm comes back, your body shifts back. When your arm goes forward, your body shifts forward. And so it's just this kind of moving shift of the weight. So we get this pumping action between us. We're all deer running through the forest. It's really good for mobility. It just keeps our joints nice and open. You can even do it really smaller, like we were doing that little, you can just slowly do it. You can do it anywhere you feel those motions. You can big arm. Just have that weight shifting back and forward, right? So, yeah. So now let's just do it in our shoulders here. Let's just shift the weight back and forward. Now we're going to go on the other side. Right leg forward, float both arms up, thumbs touching your fingers. And we're just going to start frolicking in circles. Our head can move with that. Nice big shift back. There's a shift of weight forward. We're opening up those shoulder joints, the upper joints, muscles, and it circulates all this energy that we have been holding in our body. Just feel that, and if you again want to make it smaller, certainly can. It's always been able to be modified, so you can bring it back up. So it's just a shifting. You know, it's a healing, shifting weight, especially with your fingers touched together, is the thing. So what we're doing is we're churning this wheel within our body, and it's keeps staying connected. It's moving. So the thing with Qigong is when you have a wide variety of movements like I give you, it really helps stimulate and work on a lot of different forms of our body. All right, so now release your fingers, and now we're just going to work on our shoulders. So the shoulder down. All right, shake it off a minute. Let's do a little wider stance now. It's cold out there. It's gonna get right there. Oh. And of course, it was scam likely. I hate when that happens, right? Oh, then my watch goes crazy. I got to turn my phone off. I so apologize, everyone. This. Well, let's do some igniting of the fire. I mean, today it's just been like that, right? From the very beginning, it's Groundhog Day, and we need some fire to make this energy dissipate and work on our behalf. So we're just going to bend, and we've done this before. We're going to shift our weight, and we're going to turn our palms and look the opposite way, come back to center. And we're just going to go back and forth, turn our palms, look the other way, back to center. And we're just going to shift back and forth. This ignites the fire, creates that fire within us. It's really good for our neural circulation of our blood and our neural circuitry within our body. So we're moving in 3 different ways, right? And you can pump this as fast or as slow as you'd like to get that energy. And again, you can do this in a chair, going back and forth. It's the opposite. Head turning is making that brain body connection. So you can do it like in a chair, and it improves all that neural circuitry circulation. All right, slow it down now. Let's come to our center. Palms touch. Give a little press here to your sternum, your little heart center with the hard part of your thumb. Tuck your tailbone under and press. Press your hands together. Dynamic tension here in your hands, right? Push them together. We're engaging the muscles of our upper body and lower body right now. Breathe into it. This really builds strength within. We're only going to do it for a few seconds. We're not going to do it a long time. But breathe into it. Hands come up. Stand a little bit taller. Keep your knees bent up. Hands out to the side. Circle around. Back to the palms touching. Now let's just do another round of igniting the fire. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. And we're going to just go back and forth. Right? We're giving ourselves a really good workout here, believe it or not, of warming our body and igniting that inner fire. And after a while, you don't have to get concentrated on going down to the center. You can just go back and forth as fast as you'd like. This improves the circulation of our heart energy. Our heart can get really agitated, and this really helps to clear that agitation. All right, back to the center. Palms touch. Now sink down as low as you can. Get yourself a little workout and press your hands together. And nice, slow, deep breathing creates that dynamic tension that we so want. Nice deep breath. Oh, good job, guys. Exhale, bring hands up over the head. Reach out, put your hands together. We're going to go down into a little bend here. Just slowly bend forward. Feel gravity. Take a nice deep breath and then exhale. Feel gravity pulling you down. Just relax and stay soft. And I just want you to hang here. We're not going to hang all the way forward. Just hang here a bit. Relax your head a bit. Feel gravity pull you down. Now slowly roll up. Reach out. Keep your knees bent here. Out to the side. Now we're going to turn on our left heel. On your right toe here. It's up to you. Now you modify this however you feel you want to do. You know, this would be much easier closer together. And, you know, whatever works for you. So it's called floating dragon. And so we're just going to put one hand here, and then we're just going to move our hands back and forth, right? This helps strengthen our body as we are going to move from side to side. So our hips aren't going to be moving. If you want, your toe can be out in the back for a good lunge. And we're just going to be going from side to side, and we're moving this energy, this upper shoulder energy, and breathe. It's really good for the heart. And it creates grounding and strengthening of our upper body and especially our legs. And this is a good way to send energy throughout your body or good intentions. Have and want to nourish you. That's right. All right, drop your heel down. Let's come back to the center. Let's touch. Nice deep transition breath here. Let's take a breath here. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale. Exhale. One. Exhale. All right, we're going to go on the other side, right? So sink into it. Just feel where you want to be, right? Make it however you feel you want it to be for you. And we're just going to go back and forth and switch. So elongation here. And, you know, as you inhale, you feel that center of gravity. And then that pushing and pulling. Inhale and exhale. We're pushing and pulling this energy. Inhale forward, exhale, push, push, inhale. Where it works for you, your body will get into this rhythm. Pushing and pulling your shoulders. You feel that pull in your leg. All right, back to the center. Touch. Center. Inhale up. Exhale forward and down. It's just staying for another second like gravity. Now put your hands on the right side. And we're going to twist and put our hand on our, and we're just going to look over Putting the door of life here, we're really getting a nice twist to our upper back, shoulder, neck. For that shoulder. Now come down. Hang down for a second. We're going to go over to the other side. And make your left hand over your back. And then look over that shoulder. Breathe. Nice deep breathing here. This is, you're breathing into the door of life right here. For your hands. All the joints in the spine. Stretch. All right, go back down to the center. Hang here for just a second. Let your neck hang. Up. Hands up over the head. Look up. Hands out to the side. Let's walk your feet in a bit. Shake them out. Shake out your arms. Let's get this energy moving, huh? Couple deep breaths here. Okay, let's rub our hands together. Rub your hands together. And we're going to put some our hands on our back here where we were just our kidney energy. And we're just going to do some stretching here now for our head and neck. Right? We're just moving some of the head and connective tissue at our neck. And so I just want you to slowly look at your armpit. And you're going to inhale and drop your chin down to your chest. And now you're just going to keep your head moving over to the other side and look over your other armpit. Just go extra slow here. And then breathe into center. And then breathe out to look at the other armpit. Now we're going to look up to the ceiling. And then we're going to look down. Drop down. We're just exploring our range of motion here. Go up and down on one side a bit. Exploring your range of motion. How is it? How does it feel in your neck? Do you have full range of motion? You drop your head to the other side. Let's do it on the other side. Other shoulder. Let's explore our range of motion. Up, down. Nice breaths as you do that. Now we're just going to do some nice slow movements. We're just going to go around as we look around the room, like we have this nice gaze, our eyes circling around the room, right? As so our eyes are following, as we're turning our head, we have this like dagger gaze. It's looking around the room. You can give that intention as well, that dagger gaze. All right, drop your chin down. Let's go the other way. With that dagger gaze. Not that you know what it is. You can do it in a lot of ways. Did you ever get that gaze from your teacher, mother, father? Of course, you said you're doing the one gaze, that dagger gaze, but you have the ability to create that tension and release within you. They were trying to get you to do something by that gaze out of it. We're working into all those neck muscles and connective tissue. There's going to be lots of popping and clicking. Let's go the other way now. Just turn it real slow. Everything is gentle here. It's not, we're not hyperextending anything at all. We're just breathing into it. We're exploring our range of motion here. Where is it popping and clicking? Where does it kind of hurt? Stop there. Come along. See what we're doing. All right, bring your chin to your chest. Relax. Relax your arms down. Whoa. That was really good. That really got into our connective tissue of our neck, shoulder. Oh, this front of the neck and our chin. really helps release a lot of our jaw. We have TMJ, jaw pain, we talk a lot. We grind our teeth at night sometimes, helps the tension. So let's massage right there since we're talking about that. Just squeeze your teeth together. Do you feel that bulge? So that's the good pressure point. So we want to just, as you feel around there, go to the edge. You might feel a tender spot. Stay on it for just a couple breaths, pushing, circle, 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 push, circle, 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 and just work on that, those pressure points. Oh, we have all on our mouth. I definitely needed it today. I had lots of tension. I was swearing at my computer this morning before I started. So if the universe works in magical ways, it knew I needed this. Right? It knew I needed this. Bring the ear down to your jaw. Release all that tension. We just gave ourselves a little jaw release. Our cranial base just got opened. It was targeted. It was released. So this is a cool one. So that we're really going to get our cranial base going. I wanted to teach this today too, and I forgot. Oh, I'm like, last night I was thinking, oh, I want to teach this one. I'm like, where can I add it in? Here it is. So what we do is put your hands together like in a vibration. And we're just gonna keep our mouth open. Just relax your jaw. And that's what causes it to make that sound as you move your hands. Relax your shoulders. Big breath in. This is really effective to release that cranial sacral tension. Are we having fun? I love to teach people this one. Nice deep breath in your nose. Kind of like that heart sound out. Now bring your hands to your side. Let's feel that. Can you feel it? Release some of that tension here. I feel warmth here as it's coming down. All the way down to my fingers here. I'm feeling it. I hope you are. It's just sitting here a minute. Okay, so now we're going to open the flow. We got all this lovely energy. We're going to move it in. So I'm not going to do a really long class today since we were so delayed here, but it's certainly going to help us ignite this fire and help move this energy that we want. We're just going to create more flow, more slowness with this internal energy that we have going here, because the main thing is to slow the energy down. It's okay being excited, that's yang energy, but we're internally is yin. And so what I'd like you to do is we're just going to have this like nice wave-like people. So we're going to lift up here. We're going to kind of rise up on our top of our foot, and then we're going to come back down on our heel. As we breathe up, our weight shifts a tiny little bit. We're going to be like seaweed in the ocean. Have you ever seen seaweed floating, or kelp floating in the ocean? It just has this remarkable flow to it, right? So you can go up on your toes as you come down. Either one works here. On your toes here. Inhale. On your heel. Inhale. Heel. Exhale. Inhale. This wave-like quality. Your tongue in with your mouth, shoulders soft. You want to close your eyes. Get into the mindfulness practice here as you feel this undulation as your body. Your mind can be present. If you are someone who goes on vacation or you can have any exercise to calm you and excite you. So knocking on the door of life would be a really good one to calm you. To excite you and wake you up. And then this is the one to calm you and relax your breath up on your toes, back on your hand. The intention is just the relaxation and flow of your body to connect your body like that feeling of water, that wave quality connects your body, mind, and spirit as one. And you get triple benefit out of this exercise. Now bring your arms down. All right, so now we're going to open the flow to 6 directions. So float your arms up, shoulders pull back, and then push forward. Your chest kind of sinks back a bit. You get some room in your chest, and then you're going to pull it forward. Open your chest up a bit, and then we're going to expand our horizon, push it out. We're going to tap into all that energy. Open your fingers. Feel all that. Now slowly bring your hands back. Just your elbows just are kind of pulling them back a bit. Hands open. Now we're entering into our own personal energy field. And we're going to take this energy and put it right by our forehead. We started class with this, where I told you could do this with your energy. And move it to wherever you need energy. Try again, float the arms up. Exhale, push out. Pull back, inhale. And then exhale out. Feel that potential. And inhale back. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Expand those horizons. Tap into more energy, more potential, and bring it into you. And bring it down. Exhale. Connect your mind, your heart, and your belly. Now just relax into it. Now that you know, lift your arms up. Just gently push them back a bit. Just the weight shift a little bit to your toe, and then now they back to your heel a bit. Now centered and grounded on all sides of your foot. Pull it back in to your center. You're grounded. We're bringing it down to our 3 dantians. Just keep relaxing into it. Inhale up. Exhale, push forward. That clarity and clearness that we gathered, balance we have, vitality. I'll show you one more thing this way. Up, and then our elbows slowly drop, and then we push out. And then we push in. Then let's just hold our hands right here in the middle. Feel that energy. It's healing our brain. Bring your hands down to your heart. This brings in emotional balance, love, joy, contentment. Now down to our belly. The additional energy for our own health and wellness. This is yours, your reservoir of chi, or sea of chi. So bring your arms up. Let's put your fingertips here. I talked about this yesterday. But this is called Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. As it's the ladies weaving the yarn, right? This is weaving chi. So it's really good for the heart, our physical and emotional balance. So we're gonna turn to the right. Our right arm comes up over our head, and this arm here is gonna push out, right? And then it's gonna come back down. And now we transition to our right hand up, and our finger is pointing to our elbow. And as you turn now, this arm is going to come up towards our head, and this right arm is going to push out. And then you're going to transition back, fingertips to the elbow. Hand isn't really too close, right? Expand it out. I don't want it close to your body. I want your armpit open. And then we're going to turn, lift this hand up and push out. And then this hand comes in, back to our elbow. And then we just do this nice little transition here, and we turn and push. All these lovely exercises work our neurobiology more than anything. It's working our chi and helping balance our chi, but it's also working on the pressure points here, and our cardio, all of our heart energy, like right here. This is our pericardium energy pressure point right here. So on both sides, let's rub both sides here. This is like just really good for emotional balance. If you feel out of sorts, push these points. There's two little points here. You can kind of feel them on the outside of your elbow. They may feel a little tender. Yeah. So the pericardium is your middle finger, and it goes right up through your top finger, and this is your heart is your pinky finger. And so when we turn, we get that really good connection with our heart and our thumb. So what we want to do is push those fingers. We want to extend them out a little bit further when we're doing this. We want to make sure that we get that the energy's flowing right in those fingertips. So we come back over and just release that. Just feel that finger just push, right? The pericardium and heart. So inhale here, and then exhale and push. Feel those meridians pushing as we come back. Inhale, exhale, push. turn. Feel that release. Soft little elbow. I mean, your elbow's not really, really tense. Nice soft elbow, but feel that energy release as it's coming back and forth, right? Exhale, twist. Back down. This is really, really good to release a lot of that heart tension and energy. Pericardium heart in sync. That's what we're doing. The Chinese actually believe the pericardium is the heart, and the heart is just a muscle that moves blood. So, so the pericardium is this thin little thing that surrounds our heart. And they just discovered this thing in our body called the mesentery. We were discussing it in my Qigong class today. The mesentery, it holds all of our insides together. And it has its own nervous system. It's pretty cool. And it responds to us. Just now go a little slower. Just slowly go across. Follow your hands across. Bringing them back nice and slow. Exhale. And gathering that energy. Exercising brain and body. Your body just kind of, after a while, it knows what to do. All right, let's get our energy gathered here. All right, we are going to do the one last exercise I wanted to do. It's called turning the wheel. And we have this one meridian that goes right through our spine in the back and one that goes in the front. It's like a water wheel. This water wheel of energy. We have our conception vessel and our governing vessel. And it just kind of flows. And so what I'd like you to do is put your hands back by your hips. We're going to inhale as we turn this energy up, and then exhale, float and forward, float that energy down. I want you to keep your tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale here, come up, and exhale. This water like churning as it's moving on the sides of your body. Moving your hands on the side as you're coming down. Get that relaxation. Coming up here. Feel this like water wheel lifting up. Everything's softened as you come down. Lift that water wheel up. Your body and then up. Yeah. This big water wheel of energy circulating this chi. Put your head down. Turning the wheel. It's a nice tonic to feel our chi. It just recycles it, circulates, rather than dissipates. This is circulating and irrigating our channels. So when the channels are real nice and irrigated, you have health and resilience to everything. So now, what you can, if you, in addition, you can grab your pelvic floor and give some dynamic tension here, and then just relax here. Creates this dynamic tension here. So pull in that cerebral spinal fluid, and then relax. It creates that flow of that cerebral spinal fluid. Give that nice pelvic floor squeeze and then release. Just let it all go. And then let it all go. Again, you can do this in a chair. It's that pelvic floor squeeze, that dynamic tension we're bringing up and then releasing. Come in the roof of the mouth. It's really a wonderful moving meditation as we get the dynamic tension involved and releasing. So then we can feel that release and flow. Exhale down and one more time. That tension. Build and release. Feet closer together. Let's end with centering and grounding. We're still using this front channel. Bring in residual chi that we have in our surrounding area and bring it to our storage. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, put your hand, exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. As fast as you like. I'm not dictating. Put your hand over our lower abdomen. Let's grab this chi. Center it for a second. Nice, slow, deep breath. Feel that breath enter your belly. Ribs, chest, ribs, belly. So different. Arms down. Oh, thank you. We had really a great class today. I'm sorry we had some, challenges within, but it's what it is. Let's grab our water. And enter our Groundhog Day. Apparently the groundhog saw his shadow, so we have 6 more weeks of winter. But gosh, 6 more weeks? Hey, spring's coming. I've been seeing some spring birds that you normally don't see come to my feeders. So that to me is a sign there's spring coming. Well, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Let's ground here and finish our practice. I enjoyed it. If you have any questions, certainly drop them in the chat and we'll answer them when we get to it tomorrow.